Hey family, I wanted to give just a little bit of clarification on the video with helping God. Um, when I said that Sarah gave Hagar to her husband, she did so as a concubine, a slave wife. And any child that the slave wife had would be considered the heir of the original wife. So Hagar's child would have been considered Sarai's child. The thing is, once Hagar got pregnant, she started feeling herself. She started thinking that she was going to be treated better than Sarai. She was going to one-up her in a way. So she started doing some things and acting some ways. And you know how people get, and sometimes we get that way. We start mumbling. People can't really hear you, but you're being disrespectful. She wasn't respecting her place in Sarai's house. And that was a mistake. But when she got pregnant, she really thought, oh, I might be the first wife now. Since she can't have any kids, maybe I'll be treated better than her. Problem? No, absolutely not. And Sarai had had the audacity to yell at her husband. Look at how she's acting. Look at how she's treating me. Aren't you going to say something to her about that? He looked at her and told her, that's your slave. Do with her as you see fit. Basically, don't put that on me. I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask you to give her to me. And I didn't ask for this tension in my house. So you fix that. And Sarah decided, okay, since you're going to act like this, you can get out. I don't care where you go, but you won't be staying here. So she kicks her out. And her being out in the wilderness or in the desert by herself, God saw this coming. You know he saw this coming. And he appears to her and he lets her know, or he asks her, where'd you come from? Where are you going? And she tells him. And he lets her know, you need to go back where you came from. And you need to be respectful. You need to submit to Sarah. Whether we want to believe it or not, whether we think that we have the right to jump positions in life, God reminds us that even in a low position, you can still receive honor. Now, we need to go about things the right way. But when she goes back and she submits herself, things go smoothly until Isaac is born. And once he's born, things start to change again. And we could talk about that later. But we have to remember we all are placed in a certain position for a reason. And when we try to better ourselves on our own, we wind up getting ourselves into trouble. And again, that's where those scars come in. So be mindful of the position that you're in and do everything that you're supposed to do. And remember, we do those things to give God the glory and the honor. It has nothing to do with us. He is the one who promotes us, not man. So just be patient, be respectful, do what you're supposed to, and know that God sees and that God is the one that rewards us. Have a good day, y'all.